Hello everyone, how are you? Renee here. If you're new, welcome to my channel and welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. So this reading is for the week of March 13th, 2022. I almost wanted to say 2021, but no, it's 2022. All you have to do for this reading is choose one of these three cards and the correlating reading is for you. So which card do you feel drawn to right now? Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Once you've made up your mind, you can look below at those timestamps and fast forward to your reading. As always, thank you for watching and have a great week. Hello, Group 1. If you chose the first card, this is your reading for this week. Your first card is You Are Stronger Than You Know, Group 1. So remember that you have this undeniable, infallible inner strength this week that you can tap from, this inner reserve of strength that you can tap from this week, Group 1. Let's draw from a different oracle card deck and see what else I can tell you before we get into the tarot. Whoops, I'm flipping a few over on accident. All right, so we also have for you empowerment. Wow. Similar messages here. Strength, power, fortitude. Number 45 coming up there. Let's draw one more of these. And we have hope and happiness for you. Number 48. So far, strength, hope, happiness. Number 4 is probably relevant, as well as number 8 and number 9. Let's get into the tarot and see what else I can tell you. All right, we have Temperance, the Moon, the Chariot. Wow, 3 major arcana. All right, 2 of Coins, and we have the Magician. Oh my goodness. All right, Group 1. Well, you have 4 majors, 4 trumps, 4 major arcana cards. That usually means that there's some heavy sense of destiny happening for you this week. So let's take a look and see what this has to do with. I'm going to have to draw on some of these because we're trying to get this specific. Wow, new beginning. Okay. There is a sense of feeling like you have enough this week. There's a sense of victory, a sense of mastery with your work, with your finances. There's some kind of payout coming this week, Group 1. And it could be an unforeseen type of increase in your finances. It could be a raise or a promotion. I know I say that all the time, but it could be that. Or it could be some kind of other unforeseen money coming your way, an inheritance you had no idea about, getting a scratch-off lottery card, winning a little bit. Don't hold me to that, but that's always a possibility. But I just feel like you are coming out ahead this week as far as finances go, and you've got the finances, the ability to help others financially as well. Is kind of what I'm getting so far. Let's see what else I can tell you. But work, there's definitely wonderful things happening with your workplace, your workspace. Now we do have King of Cups and we have Ace of Cups. So I would be very surprised if you don't have water somewhere in your chart, namely sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, maybe even Venus sign. But you are emotionally blissful. You are very happy. You're very proud of yourself. Other people are proud of you and supporting you emotionally is what I'm getting. There is a lot of hope and happiness. I feel like this cup here, this Ace of Cups in your reading represents your hope and happiness. All right? Your hope and happiness. And I love to see the King of Cups because in some ways this character, let's say, this persona is one of the most balanced of all the court cards in the tarot. You know, I feel like he could be very powerful, but he's also very sensitive, you know, as long as he's not trying to escape his emotions. But he has a good balance of the feminine and the masculine, which is kind of ideal for most of us. It's kind of what we strive for. And that's kind of how you're feeling this week, whether you are a male or a female. You're achieving some big goals in the area of work and finances. And some of you, this could have to do with health because of all these coins kind of that I'm feeling here, this energy. But for most of you, it definitely has to do with your career, your schooling, your training, your work, your business, your entrepreneurship, your art, whatever it is you're doing. You are killing it this week, Group 1. So make decisions, trust your intuition, make moves, take action. Right in the middle here, we have the Chariot, which is victory. It's also forward momentum, movement, and action, and victory. Let's draw a few more tarot cards and see what else I can tell you. What else do you need to know? All right, we do have you being a team player. Knight of Wands, lots of action here. And we have the Nine of Coins, just validating what I'm already talking about. This, I mean, I feel like it's the same, could be the same type of creature here. Anyway, interesting. This is where you're at. Comfort, security, serenity, able to take a deep breath after worrying for quite a while, for some of you years, about finances. You've finally reached this point where you can breathe out, you can exhale, because you are safe and secure. You're able to make your house payment. You're able to get yourself out of debt or pay off loans, all right? So that is the main theme of your week, Group 1. I can't seem to get around it. You are empowered this week. You are stronger than you know. Keep an eye on number 4 and multiples of 4, especially 8, 4 and 8, but also 9 could be playing a part, and it came up here as well. And 9 for me usually means someone who is like the magician, like a master of a trade or a master of many trades. A 9 type of personality in numerology can be someone who is very good at whatever they do. They put 110% in whatever it is they do. And I feel like that's what you've done. And you're finally kind of reaching this pinnacle point of what you've worked so hard for. You're getting a little bit of that paid back to you this week, Group 1. So hope and happiness, empowerment, being stronger than you know, victory, movement, momentum, being a master of your trade. Finances are great. Let's draw a final card for you from Botanical Inspirations. And since we're almost into spring, I thought I would draw from a flower card or flower deck. You have the wonderful Gladiola, strength of character and moral integrity. And if you don't know, the gladiolus is named thus because of the long, sharp, pointed leaves, which look like swords of the gladiators of the days of old. So it's a very empowering, strong, symbolic flower. Those are the symbols of it. So you have all of these strength elements coming in for you, Group 1, and that is your main message. Confidence and strength are a great part of you this week and your life and your character and your attitude. Okay? So have a great week. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, Group 2. How are you? If you chose the second card, this is your reading for this week. Your first card is changing your mind. So you will most likely be changing your mind about something or a few somethings this week, Group 2. Let's draw you a few cards from the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck. So for you, we have Shift Your Energy, number 19. Makes sense with changing your mind. There's a shifting happening. And also for you, we have Vulnerability. Okay? which isn't necessarily a bad thing. We have number 19, 3, 34, or 3 and 4. So there's a 1, possibly a 7. Let's see what else we got with the tarot. Group 2. So there is some kind of a shift this week. The shift in the energy, in your energy. You're changing your mind about a decision, about a choice, and you're feeling vulnerable about something. We have the King of Cups. We have the Empress. The Seven of Cups. The Lovers. And the 4. Okay. All right, let's see. So first out, we have this King of Cups here. This could be you or someone in your life, such as a romantic interest, because we do have the Lovers here. And usually this is a Scorpio, but it could be a Pisces or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. Let's draw a little more on that card and see what's happening with this King, or if that is you. Okay. And the 9. Wow. Okay, so something is definitely being judged in your favor. Like something is going your way. And I feel that that has everything to do with you changing your mind and shifting your energy. So it could be a work thing. Let's say you had something to finish or get done or complete by midweek. This is kind of saying the very beginning of the week, maybe Monday, you're going to shift it. You're going to change something about it and redo it or start over. And because you're doing, this is what I'm feeling psychically, because you're doing that, it's resulting in a greater success for you. It's going to be more successful or better received than you're even dreaming of, is kind of what I'm getting psychically with that. And your creative energy is very high. We have the Empress here, which I feel for you in this reading means a high level of creativity. We have the 7 of Cups, which is options and opportunities, because of you doing so well on this. And it could even be something as simple as, you know, you're in college and you do really well on a test or do really well on a paper or an assignment you had to do that was due on Monday or Tuesday or whatever. Shifting it at the last second, changing it, tweaking it is going to make all the difference. It's kind of the message I'm getting for you. Now let's see what's up with the Lovers card. Whoops, sorry, more than a few fell out there. So let's just shuffle these up again. So let's see what's happening in the romantic department. Okay, we have the Hierophant coming in, the 10 of Swords, the 5. All right, so a little bit of trouble here in the romance area. A little bit of dissatisfaction, being disappointed, a conflict. There is a disappointment here. It's not clear whether you are disappointed or you are doing the disappointing. So keep that in mind. Sometimes I can tell. Sometimes I'll say, you know, you're disappointed, this person's letting you down. But in this case, I feel like for some of you, you're disappointing the other person. Maybe you're putting this first, you're putting work first, or whatever it is, and this person's feelings are really hurt. And, you know, for most of you, it's probably this romantic partner, but for some of you, it could just be a best friend, a sibling, or a child, or a parent who you're kind of disappointing, is what I'm getting. So I feel like it makes sense the vulnerability card is right here near these cards, because I feel like maybe someone is going to, again, quickly shift their energy and apologize, and then everything is okay. I mean, we have the 4, we have the Emperor. Like a return to balance, let's say. Now we do have King of Swords as well. So we have King of Cups, we have King of Swords, which is usually a male who's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be female, doesn't really matter. but it's someone who's very, very decisive, very serious, very fair in their decisions, their choices. They are good at weighing the pros and cons, seeing all angles of situations, and then making a very good decision, a very fair decision. So I feel like, yeah, someone's being a little bit maybe selfish. Someone's feelings are hurt. They shift, they reassess the situation. There's an apology. They're a little bit vulnerable. They apologize, which might even be out of character, and it kind of fixes the situation. This relationship. This is a relationship situation, whether, like I said, whether it's romantic or a child or parent or a good friend. Let's see what else I can tell you. So you're shifting your energy twice is what I'm getting here. First with the work, project, creative, school thing, whatever it is for you, and then here with your attitude. So we also have, yeah, there we go, the Ace of Swords. I mean, doesn't surprise me that that comes up. Kind of validates for me why that King of Swords came up. Like, you're very clear on what's right and what's wrong, and things are made clear. This conflict is resolved. We have the 5 here, which is a conflict, 5 of Wands, and everything's okay. You know, everything is back to being balanced is kind of what I'm getting. So let's draw you a final card, a flower card, since we're almost into spring. So for you, we have honeysuckle, domestic happiness and devoted affection. I will wind thee in my arms, so doth the woodbine, the honeysuckle gently entwist, by Shakespeare, of course. So this is all about relationships in the home. So that's where your focus is, especially towards the end of the week. All right, thanks so much. Bye. Hello, Group 3. How are you? If you chose the 3rd card, this is your reading for this week. So your first card is Family Changes. So that's going to be a focus. One of the focuses for you this week is on family changes. Let's draw a few oracle cards from the Nature's Whispers deck. One of my oldest oracle card decks. It's not even that old, but this is one of the first oracle card decks I bought. And it's still a favorite. So for you, we have Higher Ground. And also Ideal Course of Action. Interesting. So, you know what I'm getting so far is you reassessing something, and you're kind of, you know, you're taking the high road. You're taking the proper path, the moral path, the ideal course of action. And maybe it's something you've fought against. Maybe it's something you don't necessarily want to do. And when I think of family changes in this type of situation, it could be something like, you know, allowing an elderly parent to live with you, or taking care of a sick child or a sick loved one, you know, something that might, in a sense, add extra work to your life, but it's coming from a place of love. And when we do things, if it's coming from a place of love, believe me, we are given extra strength. Do you know what I mean? It reminds me of, you know, parents who unexpectedly find out they're going to have triplets instead of 1. How on earth can we take care of 3? We weren't even ready for 1. Somehow, God, the powers that be, just somehow they make it happen. Somehow they help you to make it happen. The strength is found. We have reserves within us, and we just kind of get some help from the other side, and we figure it out. So I hope that makes sense for someone, but that's just kind of what I'm getting psychically so far. So definitely pay attention to sequential numbers this week. Like this would be a 10 or a 1. 1, 2, 2, 3, especially 1, 2, 3. All right, group 3. Pay attention to numbers that are sequential and numbers 1, 2, 3 this week. Also, this pink is really jumping out at me, and that's that throat chakra. Of course, we have green here as well and a little bit of pink here. So it is all about something coming from the heart. Okay? The family changes coming from your heart. All right, and we have the 3 of Swords, which ironically is about disappointment or a broken heart. But we have someone giving back. We have the philanthropy card, and of course the Ace of Cups. Of course, I knew this reading was going to be all about emotions, all about the heart. Dealing with strife in the best way possible. There is strife here. Strife, 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 struggle. And here we have the Ace and the 6, giving back, helping others. That's what's going to help you this week. Is putting your heart out there, putting your heart into helping, into taking this higher ground, okay? Let's see what these struggles can be specifically. And this one just about flipped, so it's the 7. So it's kind of in the process of building something, a business, or in the process of saving money, or in the process of paying off debt. And we have Justice. We have of course we have Strength. And we have the Fool, a new beginning. Okay. So I feel that you or someone very close to you, again, a loved one, family, child, mother, daughter, son, best friend, lover, spouse, there's been a lot of suffering, a lot of struggle, and that's what the family changes has to do with. I'm not sure what it could be for all of you. All I know is that for someone, I'm tapping into taking care of a parent, an elderly parent, or a sick relative. For some of you, it's having an adult child move back in with you because they've been struggling financially to either find work or to pay their rent or whatever it would be, or maybe they're getting a divorce. But by you offering your help, that's the higher ground. That's the ideal course of action. And that's what's going to turn things around, not only for them, but also for you. Because for some of you, it could be a karmic thing. It could be part of your karma to reach out and help this person, okay? We have the Queen of Wands coming through, so you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's also creative energy and social energy. It could also be referring to someone who's a teacher or a trainer, or someone who works in the school system or in the arts. And we have the Lovers as well coming through. And the 8, there's action. So what I'm feeling with these 3 here, they're on top of this Fool card. So I feel like there's a new beginning in love for you. There is a new beginning being promised to you. Even if you're alone now, it's promising you not too far in the future, you will be meeting someone very special, but it's going to be because of your actions, your movements, you're taking actions to meet new people. You're being sociable. You're coming out of your shell. Let me see if there's anything else I need to tell you. Let's draw on that Strength card. Okay, so we do have the Queen of Coins. There's earth energy here. She's the nurturer. She's the earth mama. You can see this queen is actually part of the earth. She's literally a tree, or a tree-like female, feminine symbol, right? Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel that for most of you, this represents your physical strength, to me. So the Strength card is here, not only in, having strength and having courage in taking this ideal course of action, but also gaining physical strength, feeling better. If you have a health problem, you might be feeling better here this week, going into spring. I mean, it's spring in my area of the world. And it might be a different season where you are. But nonetheless, there is going to be an increase in physical strength. So let's draw you a final card, group 3. What else can I tell you? You got red rose. Hidden secrets. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. And that is the Buddha. All right. And that could have something to do with your romance here that's coming in. All right, group 3, I hope this helps you. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye.